Okay, hello everyone. We're recording live from the gorgeous Prince George's. Today, the ladies are taking over for National Women's History Month, and this is your girl Nana. We're gonna go around, and everybody's gonna introduce themselves. We're gonna introduce ourselves with our names, our age, our occupations, and how many times you've been in love. So, please proceed.
Hi, everybody. My name is Destiny. I am a program analyst for the DoD. I am 24 years old, and I've never been in love. Never.
Lucky.
Hello, my name is Desiree. I'm 30 years old. I am a leasing consultant and I've been in love 3 times.
Well, my name is Tiffany. I am 32. I am self-employed. And I've been in love, I'd say probably like 4 times. 4.
Okay, we kept the number low. Okay, we
Yeah.
smart over here. We smart. Okay.
Love.
Okay, so some of the topics that we're gonna discuss today, we're gonna have some reactions towards Michael B. Jordan's video, Suki, and the nigga on Twitter with the 7 baby mamas. All by different
Jesus.
kids. I mean, different baby mamas.
Mhm.
And then we're also gonna go over like size matters with men's preference on women's sizes and what you guys think about men seeming to prefer younger women to older women.
Mhm.
Okay, so let's get started with this Michael B. Jordan reaction video.
Directing, they loved it. They embraced it.
And the director and the star of Creed 3. And we know each other. We go way back all the way to Chad Science in Newark, okay?
Oh, the corny kid, right?
No, I did not say that. Misquoted for sure. No, you did not hear me say. I said we used to make fun of the name, but yeah, he is obviously killing things out here. How is the difference between you actually directing and working with the same people that you were directed with versus?
It was awesome. It's a family vibe. Last nine years of my life, I spent on the Creed films. They're very supportive. Tessa, Felicia, Rashad, Wood Harris, people that see me grow up, and for the fact that I stepped behind the camera and finally got a chance to direct them, they loved it. They embraced it, and it was a wonderful experience.
And was it difficult for you mentally because you're coming out of a different space?
I didn't know he was doing the athletic kid. I mean, I was staying in it. This is about y'all. This ain't about me.
Isn't this the sexiest man? Then the
Okay.
Okay, so in response to that, how do y'all feel? Is he still your man crush Monday, or is he giving corny Drake vibes?
He was never my man crush.
No.
Yeah,
He
neither.
was
Yeah,
always
he
corny.
wasn't.
He's always
Okay,
He's like a nice guy, though.
Yeah, that works for him. I'm like, embrace the corny, honey. It's nothing
Yeah,
wrong
that's
with
who you
it.
are.
Yeah.
It worked for you.
Nothing. Nobody said he was unattractive.
There's no shame in that.
His swag is just not on 10.
Yeah, there we go. It's that.
But with his lack of swag and the corniness, do you think that makes him less attractive? Like he's not that to me. That doesn't make him sexiest man in the world.
Okay.
Go ahead.
Let's go in on Michael B. Jordan, right? So he had a history of dating white girls, right?
Mm-hmm.
White girls, right? And that kind of in our culture, they usually opt for white girls. Why?
Because they can't.
Or more submissive.
They're more submissive,
Yeah.
and because they don't vibe as much with black women.
Mm-hmm. Then that's
And in
arguments.
Michael B. Jordan's case, I'm gonna say that's because we can pick up his vibe comes off to black
he's
women
dating.
probably more so as corny, whereas with other races, it can come off, just stand up guy. You know what I mean? A lot of times, black women chase a dude that have what we call edge.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
swag.
Yeah, he just don't have that, and that's okay. I personally, I like corny niggas in the past. That used to, and I don't have a problem with that. I don't want no street dude. Michael B. Jordan ain't my cup of tea, but a dude like him could be right up my alley. It's just him specifically ain't the thing. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I could say that too. it's just the way that I don't know. It's just something. It's one of those things where I could never put my finger on it.
The
Okay.
demeanor is just
Yeah,
off.
it was something, and it seemed like he'd be a cool
It was
guy.
like, he don't like you, so you don't like him. That's
Damn.
Mm.
It was something that I could never put my finger on though. I'm just like I don't even think he's all that like
He's
not
just
even-
attractive.
He's okay. He's got a nice
like regular
body.
to me. Yeah, now that,
He's got a nice body now.
yeah, that,
Whoa.
but the face.
He's just a regular
Regular
attractive guy.
old
Like
dude.
if he was on the street and he wasn't Michael B. Jordan, he's just an attractive guy.
Yeah, he cute in the club. Cute in
Yeah,
the club.
I like the corniness though. It's something interesting about seeing a corny dude. That means he's goofy.
He
He's
look
not-
responsible.
Yes, he looks responsible. Because I'm not
I
gonna lie to you,
like that.
I know, right? Look like he could raise a family.
I
Look like he could raise a family and fix a sink or something. You know what I mean? But like it's nothing wrong with the dude being corny though. But
the type of
Just own it.
corniness, I
yeah,
mean,
just own it. Yeah, that's who you
yeah.
are.
It depends on
It depends on the type of corniness. He gives me the type of corny of like a guy that didn't get girls when he was younger,
Right.
and now he got everybody, and now he's feeling himself. That's the type of corny
Oh,
I
that's-
get.
yeah, because then the arrogance comes in after all that.
Yeah. So,
Well,
do you guys think that contributed to he and Lori's breakup? How corny he was. She couldn't, she went from Future to Michael
I don't
Jordan.
think it was
I don't
real.
ever think it was.
I'm not
real.
sure it was.
I don't think it was real.
But yeah,
I think
sure.
it was for the cover up.
She
So
went
he
from-
could be more acceptable to
It
other
was-
black women.
It was
you know?
all about appearance. They needed each other.
Yeah.
She was coming off a Future crazy ass, and she needed something. Who's the opposite of Future?
This is true. Who's the complete opposite
I
of
went to
Future?
school
You think he was a rebound though?
Huh?
You think he was a rebound?
PR.
PR definitely, and he needed to change his image because he kept doing them Creed movies with black women, and it didn't look believable because you date white women in real life. So we need you to date a black woman at least for a year,
Yeah,
make it real.
that's fair.
So the only thing with that is if it was a saving face for both of them, it didn't necessarily save face for her because most people were sympathizing with him when the
Yeah.
breakup did occur.
Mm-hmm. I
So
was
that's
going to
my
say
thing.
that.
Did that not work for her?
Not really. They
So,
were dragging her.
Yeah,
I'm
because
about to
she's some
say, as
vixen
far
that
as
was-
clearing up, her
that messed them up.
reputation, no, it didn't do that
Any
because
press is
it would have been more convincing if they would have probably like got engaged or something like that, or
Yeah.
something happened for them to break up,
Nothing happened.
Mhm.
The contract was ended.
and that's what made it look not so good on her part. You know,
Okay.
No, I think any press is good press because Lori got it down. She like Beyonce and them. She really don't speak on her.
Yeah,
she
she's
just-
very private.
She let y'all make your own opinions, and then she just kind of, embrace the attention.
Mhm.
So I feel like with that, yeah, it did work for her because y'all was talking,
Mhm.
and that's her talking point. Oh, who's Lori with now? Oh, we're talking. It don't
That's
matter if it's good or
true.
bad
Yeah.
because she don't take it personally. She still get traffic to her page anytime we talk about her. People still
Mhm.
want to pay her for, advertisements and this, that, and the
This is true.
third. So yeah, the breakup worked for Lori.
I think both- it benefited
Monetarily,
both.
for sure.
Yeah.
Okay. So we're gonna transition to Suki. What's y'all
my Scorpion sister.
what are y'all's thoughts on her? And what she
Just
got
in
going on?
general,
In general, what she got going on?
I think
with
it's
you have no
similar
thoughts?
to a Lori Harvey thing. Like the way that you summed it up, it's the same thing.
Mhm.
I know what y'all like. I know what's gonna make y'all, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, what's
Mhm.
gonna make you talk, what's gonna get the track. At the end of the day, y'all, I'm getting paid off y'all. Say what you want.
All
That's
attention's
the
good
vibe.
attention in their book.
Yeah,
And
that's
everybody in the
vibe
business, it
that
doesn't matter.
Yeah. Some people don't care what they gotta do.
I just
Mhm.
I am mad that she said what she said because it make us look
It's
Oh,
playing.
there you go.
Okay, we're gonna see it.
Sometimes the best come from the nigga we call bro.
Hold up. Say that again.
It's the truth. He love you for real. That man that you've been calling bro, that been your friend. He
Hey, bro.
always there for you. He pull up everything. That's your homeboy. He love you for
Boy,
real. He
I knew
love
these
you.
bitches out here- I
He
knew these
got
bitches out
love
here
for
fucking
you.
the bro.
He been there 4 or 5 different because he love you. He know who you is. That be the best thing.
So you say 12?
She said he love you, you know who.
Oh wow.
I'm
some
sorry,
experiences.
Suki is funny. Suki is funny. And she knows there's some ratchet girl out there, and it's 1,000 of them that feels that way. That's what I think. I think she knows what to say to get everybody riled up. I really do. Because it's
Do you think it's true though?
no.
Of course not. But there's gonna be some guy that's gonna have an issue now with his girl having male friends.
So
because that's the whole cycle.
That's what I don't like about it, because it is like a few of us who really take titles serious. So it's like I tell people all the time, if I call you bro, best friend, cousin, if I give you something like that, son, it's up for you. There's nothing else that could go past that. You're just exactly what I called you.
Yeah.
Even if we had messed around at first and I'm like, damn, we shouldn't have did that. You know what I'm saying? You cool down. Like, that's just what it is. Like, nah.
Because my whole thinking is that if I got a male friend that's there when I call him, in and out, and here when dudes leave, here when dudes, why would I mess that up? Why would I mess up a friendship that's so consistent and supportive with sex? So then it's weird. You know what I mean? Like, no, you can stay, bro. I'm good. So
yeah, I can't even talk to you about what I got going on no more. I can't. It ain't none of that now. It's really awkward. Like,
because it changed the dynamic.
Yeah, it changed the dynamic. He might low key like you more. It might, you know what I'm saying? He might like you more than you end up liking him. So now you can't. Every dude that come around, what's up with your friend?
But in that same respect, for me, like all my friends that are male friends, like they were strictly friends. I've never done anything with them, but I will be honest and acknowledge that I do think some of them like me as more than a friend. Do you think most of them?
They're waiting for the day that you be
they're
like,
waiting for an opening.
Yes, they're waiting for that.
That day when you get real down,
real
come to your house,
patient.
like Naja, I brought you some chocolates. I heard some things happened.
And this is the part that
ain't
kills
the way to
me,
my
like,
heart, but yeah.
Okay, but I'm just saying that's an example. It's an example.
And that's the part that kills me personally, because it's like, I know this. I know it, but it's never going to happen.
But isn't that just kind of the nature of the situation? Like, they're men.
They're men.
You're an attractive woman.
Right.
I mean, you're going to try your hand, even if you think it's not possible or not. You just like,
or wait it out if you ain't got the confidence to
they gonna wait it out. That's why they stay friends.
Wow.
But
they will wait for years.
But not everybody.
They'll wait for years.
I don't want to go into detail because I don't know who's gonna watch this. But they will wait for years.
I'm learning right now. Go ahead. I'm learning. Go ahead.
But I mean, as funny as some people think her video is, I feel like it's very damaging, especially to our community. It makes
to relationships for sure, because it's solidifying what a lot of people think.
A lot of men think.
A
lot of men just not the reality of the situation. I feel like
that's a certain type of woman.
I was about to say that's a specific.
That's a good unwholesome girl.
But if you let a lot of these dudes talk, especially in this podcast, all women are the same. So what's the argument there?
That's on them in their box.
That's their umbrella. That's not everybody.
I don't agree, but
I'm saying when I'm like, because I have a lot of conversations with a lot of dudes or whatever. You know, I want to know how y'all feel. I want to know. So
I
forgot what I was
You can't say that. Okay, at their core, we may have the same motivations, but behavior wise, no.
Every person is different.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Not all men are the same.
Nature versus nurture, bro. Like, no.
But that's the women they experience.
Comes up different.
That's a good one. Nature versus
and
nurture.
a lot of times, if you feel like all women are the same, then maybe you're getting what you're giving.
Yeah, you keep attracting the same type of woman. That's
women
why.
are receptors.
Yes,
that's what you're attracting. You're exactly right.
And we reciprocate what we receive. So
exactly.
If you're getting BS, maybe you're getting BS.
Exactly.
That's true. Especially if it's pattern wise. Every girl you meet comes off this first one way, and then it changes. Maybe it's something you're doing that makes her change.
Yeah. Man, also people like they just stick with what they're comfortable with. They don't they outside the box. They go after the same look, the same shit. Like, you know,
that's what I do. Once I see that you're in a box and no, I can't say anything to you, like, because I'm one, like I said, I like understanding. I know how to agree to disagree real well. Once I feel like that's just where you are with it, I'm like, all right, you enjoy that lonely box of yours.
Yeah.
It ain't no
But I hate when they try to like basically chuck us all into that one box based off their own experiences, saying that we're all the same.
That's how they miss.
Because that's not fair. Because then you're like cutting off the good women out there. You might be missing out on a blessing because you think we're all garbage because that's the women that you've been dating in your own specific box. That's not fair. You know what I mean?
And then you proceed to treat them all the same.
Exactly. Just because you had a cruddy experience.
But
not everyone's going to do that to you. You know what I mean?
That's their loss.
And vice versa for women too.
Box.
Yeah.
Enjoy your box. That's on y'all.
That's your experience.
I
I'm
will
sorry.
say I think hurt people do that because women do that
Yes.
too. All men are the
City
same.
girl.
It's just a broken heart thing. Like that's why that whole phrase "Who hurt you" come about because it's just like
because something happened to you for you to be like that.
And you
Something
don't want to
happened.
you don't want to look at the whole situation and see what part you even played in it.
Yeah.
Everybody always feels like they did the best they can, so it's got to be the other person's fault. When in all actuality, going back to what we just said,
just
what are you
accountability.
doing?
no one wants to take
What are
accountability.
you doing?
And I just want to say that both can be true. You can be doing the best that you can, and it still not be enough,
Exactly.
or it still not be. You know,
could
it
be
still
doing
cannot
something and it's
satisfy the
not what they
situation.
need.
Exactly.
That's not what they even need at the time.
And
You know
that's
what I'm saying?
okay, because your best will be good for somebody, just not for that person.
Yeah.
Exactly.
There's always somebody out there.
Yeah, like just people just hold on. I feel like people are just memory hoarders. Like they hold on to people because of the few good moments that they had.
Mhm.
They feel like those few good moments like trump like the 10 weeks of hell that come
it'll come
after.
back.
Yeah.
I'm waiting for it to come back.
Mm-hmm.
And it might not come back. That's the thing. Hold out to a dream.
Yeah. Sometimes people just aren't evenly yoked, and I feel like people are not able to accept that.
Yeah.
So
Totally agree.
okay. So if nobody has any further thoughts on Suki, I know I don't. I'm not a fan. I don't think she's funny. She's not my cup of tea.
I think she's funny, but I can't relate to what she does.
I can't
neither can I.
She's literally a character to me.
She's
You know what I'm saying?
entertaining.
Yeah.
That's it. That's
what
it. And that's all.
She can entertain.
She's like
She has the
entertaining.
capacity to entertain.
But I'm sorry, and that's my Scorpion sister. I love you, baby, but I wouldn't have her at my seminar on that.
Oh yeah.
I wouldn't have.
I was like, no. Speak for yourself. Don't speak for all of us. That's not how we all are. Wait.
I know. I don't know. I feel like she's not my cup of tea because like she's entertaining, but there's a lot of ratchet people that are entertaining. Like my type of ratchet entertainment would be like throwback Cardi B. Like that shit was funny.
Okay.
Like Suki
Oh, yeah.
is just like. You don't think so? What's your thoughts?
I mean, Cardi was saying some stuff.
I thought that shit was actually funny though. Like her stuff was like, oh,
They one and the same to me. I don't see the difference.
Suki be doing too much. This is different.
Well, I'm about to say, okay, so I
Suki
will say
does
that
too much.
Suki does have more action with her. Cardi was more so just talking. I say that, but like I said, to me, all of that, it was the same level of entertainment. A lot of the stuff that Cardi said, it was like, okay, I agree. But overall, it was just entertainment for me.
Suki is a little more raunchy than.
she is.
But see, I
Really?
She had a
so that's
video.
probably why I'm desensitized.
She had a video with real real what? Damn near pornography.
Oh, sweet Jesus.
It was all girls, but they was getting it
What?
on the pool. And
Lord
I ain't see
Jesus.
Cardi do that. Not even with
That's
WAP.
what I'm saying.
No.
It's not
We
my
got to
cup
draw
of
the
tea.
line somewhere.
WAP.
Well, that was different. That was a
That's
catchy song.
different.
I like that song, to be honest with
That
you.
song irritated my soul.
It was
For
catchy
real?
for me.
It was not.
I like WAP.
It was catchy. I love
You
that
want to
song.
talk about corny? That was corny.
Oh, it was
catchy.
super
I like
corny.
that song.
It was super corny.
That
It was
song was
catchy.
so corny. It was definitely. It had it. I ain't gonna lie. It didn't get many spins for me.
Really?
It was corny to me. I did not like
I think
It
if
was
you know
catchy.
the artist, it was kind of funny.
It was a little
I
catchy
thought
for
so.
me.
You know the artist, it was kind of funny.
Yeah.
I enjoyed the video.
The beat carried.
Except for the Kylie part, like that was hella random and
And
like
hella
just hella.
unnecessary.
Yeah, she ain't belong in. I'm sorry,
Why
that
would
was
she
mean,
be?
but she
Right.
ain't belong there.
I don't think so.
I don't know. If not, it's been poked and
You
pried at
can't
and
get
just
surgery on
injected with
WAP.
a whole
Like,
bunch of
The
things.
WAP looks swollen.
Right.
What is that? You got too much
Yeah,
lipo
that-
down
that's
there. You know
all.
what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
she done messed her face up. Jesus.
She done messed it all up.
I'm like,
but
you only 25. You look like you're 45.
She, you know, it's bad when you look good from one angle.
Oh yeah.
Who? Oh, you
All
talking
of
about
them.
Kylie?
Kylie, she
Kylie,
done
but
messed
all of them
herself
for
up.
real.
Mm.
When they inject themselves like that.
She got to the lip fillers I get, but the rest I was like, okay, we're getting a little too excited.
I
She
think
wanna
they
be
just
Black
started her
China.
off too young.
She want to
Yeah.
look like Black China.
Real bad.
Mm-mm.
A Bratz doll.
She's a real
Black
live
China don't even.
No, she don't.
Right.
Black
She
China
do
don't even
not.
look
You
like
right.
Black China.
Not no more.
Not anymore. I don't know what happened.
You know what happened.
You
We
right.
don't know what
I do.
happened.
I do know what
Like-
happened.
How that coke happened.
Oh Jesus.
Allegedly.
Allegedly.
Can't with y'all.
Oh my goodness.
Okay,
But
go
this is Women's History Month, so we're gonna try to be a little nice to the ladies. So we're gonna move on.
Yeah, that's why I said allegedly.
Uh-huh.
Angela's a businesswoman.
Yeah, and she's from here. We love her.
Yeah, we're gonna go with that. So
positivity.
Yeah.
Moving on. So we're gonna get a reaction to this tweet from this dude with 7 different baby mamas.
7.
Let's get it.
Wow.
So I think we're gonna pull that up.
And he's talking for 2 minutes.
2 minutes. I don't
That's
know. We're going for
long.
2 minutes. Okay.
He's saying some real stuff. Okay.
You calling me a deadbeat because I tell them you calling me a deadbeat because I tell them I was being irresponsible, not wearing protection. But I always tell these women that I got pregnant that I do not want to be a father to these children. And I offer to pay for the abortion. Majority of times they'll either take the abortion or they'll take a plan B. But only these 7 have kept these children. But the crazy thing about it is they want me to be responsible for some children I told them I did not want. So for some years now, some of them been trying to get in contact with me, access denied. Because I don't really know why you trying to get in contact with me. I done told you I did not want them kids. So don't expect me to be responsible financially, emotional, spiritually, mentally, or physically with some kids I do not want. And I don't give a fuck what nobody think about it. You're not going to force children up on me. Yeah, we both made the decision to lay down and have intercourse. We both was irresponsible about the decisions we made that night. Yeah, I could have pulled out, but I didn't. And I ain't care to pull out because I'm not the one that's going to have to carry a baby for 9 months. It's the woman. In my opinion, women should be more careful on who they sleep with. Because you're going to be like, one of my baby mamas trying to find me so I can financially support a kid I done told her or them I did not want. Another thing is, these just jump offs. These the type of women that I ain't even had to do nothing for. The bare minimum, but they gave me access to their body and they think I want to be a father to a child for one of them? Like, I don't even have no type of love for these women. How do they expect me to love these children? Before y'all say, oh, he irresponsible, he a deadbeat, he don't take accountability. Yeah, I do. I just don't give a fuck. You ain't gonna force these children on me when I told you I ain't want them. Yeah, I can offer to pay for abortion, but at what point can I force a woman to go get an abortion? I cannot. A woman say, my body, my choice, but I...
He's so serious.
He mad. He big mad.
Okay.
My life, my choice.
Okay.
There's a lot to unpack.
This Negro got some nerve. I'm sorry.
Nah, but who gave him some pussy?
Who gave that man?
Who
7
did
of
that?
them. No, 7
of
plus.
them.
It's
More.
just 7. That's what I'm saying.
Those
7
were
plus.
7 wanted to keep it.
7 wanted to keep it.
It's like
They ain't talked to him too
It's
long
like,
before
bro,
they
They
opened
did
their legs.
exactly.
couldn't
He
have
must
he
have
said
just.
they were jump offs.
He said he must have sweet talked
So
the
you
mess
mean
out
to
of
tell
them and
me-
just.
Dudes do
They're
switch up.
letting you're
but
letting
damn.
somebody busting you and you're jump off.
But isn't keeping a baby
disrespect.
from a one night stand? Isn't that kind of weird?
To want to keep it? Yeah, to me.
Yeah, a little
I
bit.
think
It
it's
might have not
weird.
been a one night stand. It might
I don't believe everything he's
said
saying.
jump
I
He
don't
might have
know
been
if
talking to
they-
him for a while and sweet talked him and everything, and then rolled
Seemed
out.
a little
That's true.
genuine on what he was saying.
He did, but I
Like
just
a genuine.
It's just weird. How you find 7 jump offs that want to keep it?
This is
That's
now.
why I'm saying.
Now we was talking about this. I have a theory
go ahead.
that vagina is not as hard to get as they make it seem.
Listen,
I don't think it is.
I don't
It's
think
not
it is
very
either.
hard.
It's not.
It's
All you
not
gotta
very
find is
hard.
somebody
women-
mad, insecure,
I'm
or
not
somebody
gonna
in
lie,
the
for what
room.
it's worth, he's not a bad looking guy. So
But
he
his
has
mouth
that.
is off the chain.
You don't know what he's saying.
He ain't good enough
And
looking
that's
for me to
like
want to
that.
have a baby by him.
That-
That's us.
absolutely
That's
not.
us. But what I'm saying is,
Uh-huh.
if we're thinking club night,
His
you
mouth
drunk.
wasn't like that when he met him. His mouth wasn't like that.
But
when
no,
They
he met
probably
him.
didn't even really get to talk.
I'm saying, I'm
I hope
thinking,
they did.
let's say he's one that always is in the club.
Okay.
Yeah, you're bagging them. Drunk, you
I
look decent.
I honestly just learned what a vasectomy was 3 days ago when I started speaking on this shit.
Wait a minute.
But when I figure out what that is, I'm not doing that shit. Then they asking, why not wear a condom? I have worn protection a lot of time. These are just the instance when I have not. And unfortunately, it has resulted into the woman being pregnant. But ask yourself and ask your friends as a woman, when is the last time that you told a man to put on a condom? Because I have never in my 27 years heard a woman request me to put a condom on. And me being an irresponsible man, knowing that shit feel better raw, if I'm not gonna put a condom on, and if she not gonna ask me, it would not be no condom. And another thing, y'all keep saying, I don't think he's telling these women he's not going to be a father after he have sex and accidentally get them pregnant. Do that shit even matter? Do I have to tell a woman to be responsible for her body? Do I have to tell a woman to wait for a man to commit to her before she have unprotected sex with him? Or do I have to tell a woman wait till marriage before she gives a man access to her motherfucking body? It used to be a point in time where women actually value their innocence, actually value their virginity. But we do not live in that day-to-day, do we? Y'all want me to respect a woman's body more than she respected herself. So I, as a man, can prevent her from getting pregnant. Whatever a woman gonna allow me to do, I'm gonna do. Don't expect me to be irresponsible. Because if we both irresponsible, who's responsible for carrying the motherfucking child for 9 months? It sure ain't no goddamn man. It sure ain't me. I don't got no remorse. I don't feel bad. That woman knew what she was doing when she laid down and slept with me. She knew the consequences. She knew the risk. And don't be trying to be like, oh, it's women with low self-esteem. It's women that's ghetto or ratchet, or it's hood women. My 7 baby mamas. And I don't even know why I claim them, just because it became a conversation. But some of them rich, some of them poor, some of them classy, some of them ratchet. Some got regular ass jobs, some got great jobs. So it's a woman on all levels that'll fuck with a nigga like me. And don't even...
Yo, I don't know why my heart hurts.
Dude is entertaining. Like,
Just
yeah.
like Suki.
He's
My-
going off. He's like the male Suki.
But my heart hurts after hearing all that.
Does it?
What's messed up is
Some of it is
ain't
true.
lying.
No,
He's
but
not
this is
lying.
But this is how it sounds when you really circle around accountability. He talk about he take accountability.
double
but did
standard.
he
He's
though?
not taking accountability.
He's not taking accountability.
He's talking about
at
a
all.
woman. He's talking about a woman literally respecting her body, but he's not respecting his own. He carries life between his legs, but he's sharing it with 7 different women or a million different women.
It's
and
the
he
same
don't-
thing.
And he don't even have enough common
He's
decency to at
contradicting
least
himself.
protect himself.
What he just did was that's just like going into the bank, robbing the bank, and then coming back and saying you should have had better security on that vault.
Exactly.
Why
There
you
you go.
even let yourself get robbed like that?
But
That's
there
pretty
are so
much
many
what he
men
just
out here
did.
that are like that.
There are a lot.
There are so
My
many
family's
men.
going through that now.
Disgusting.
They sit there and they you know they do this, they do that.
I hate
and like,
that.
No,
and,
no, no,
and
The
like you
rubbing
said,
hands.
they do all that until you do whatever, and then as soon as you know the cat, you know the cat's got the gun or whatever, however they say,
Uh-huh.
it flip. It's like, well, why did you believe me?
No,
Why did you
no,
say that?
no. There are, like I said, I have conversations with men of all. There are men who genuinely feel like it is on you to protect yourself. It's
Mhm.
not
I
my
have a
fault
friend
that
who's
you're
like
green.
that.
It's not my fault that you're green. It's not my fault that you could get sweet talk. It's not my fault. That's on you.
Yeah,
It's men that genuinely feel like that. If she gonna be green, that's just she gonna get played. See, it's sucker lick it.
yeah, but women, it's women like that too.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It's women
But-
like that too.
Mhm.
Mhm.
But there are consequences on the same way
Why
he
you keep
knew.
going?
He said she knew what the consequences were. They know you knew what the consequences
Exactly.
The
And you
only
just
thing that I will say that he said that holds a lot of weight,
were. You're the one
you're
carrying
the one
it.
carrying it.
Yeah.
You-
And that's
you know what
we
I'm
don't
saying?
have the
That's-
same
that
rights.
was
But
the one.
also, we're the ones that carry the children. You don't have as much of a decision. You should have a decision, but you don't have a decision real live, like whether that child is brought into this world or not. So if you don't want any more kids, wrap up and know who you sleeping with.
The gag is
Exactly.
he don't care.
but that's
He just said it.
He don't care, but you know
There
what?
are some dudes who feel that way, but they just can't they can't think of the thought of
Having a
having
little
kids running
person
around.
running
But that's so
he
monstrous,
don't
man.
care. Yeah, that's a
It's-
narcissist.
it's-
100%.
that's a
He's very
monster.
narcissistic.
But that's
If you listen to him, he, like you said, he's gonna sit there. Okay, we both were irresponsible, but your words. That's narcissistic all day.
Exactly, because it takes 2 to tango. It takes 2 people to make a child. But the fact that you literally carry life between your legs and you got the nerve to put it on the woman, like she made it alone.
It's a 50-50 fault there. It's not all on the woman.
And if you know that you don't
But
want a
it
child,
is
go
because
get
she
snipped.
the one
we're the
stuck
one
with
stuck
it.
with it. That's the
It's
difference.
It's just like that. It's like you know, you it like yeah.
I will say though, I'm sorry. I do feel like if a man tells you and offers you the money and you keep it, That's your
you.
baby.
And that's
that
my
is
thing.
your baby.
If y'all did that, like, why are you calling him?
You don't know
True.
him. You don't even know him.
If he
That is
told
true,
you
though.
that he ain't want to have no baby and you decide to have a baby, why are you calling him?
Why you not treating it like you?
Why are you
like you
looking
went
for
down
him?
to the clinic and you got you a sperm donor?
Because he
that's
told
pretty
you
much
what it was,
did.
and what you thought you was gonna force him to do something.
Mm-hmm.
But you know,
niggas will cross state lines. You're not gonna find him.
Yeah.
For real.
That is a shame.
Yeah, like if they wanted to put him on child support, you gotta find him first.
Yeah, you gotta find him.
And he got
So you gotta know something about them. If they are jump off the way
Then
he
they don't know
claims that
him.
they are,
don't
you
know
don't
him.
even know that. But I've even seen there are some
But it shows the lack of
women who
respect
don't
that he
know that all you
has.
know of your baby father is his nickname.
Pookie.
It's females out here that are getting pregnant by dudes like that. It's females out here getting pregnant by dudes and getting to know the dude the 9 months that you waiting for the baby to get here. By the time the baby get here, you realize y'all don't even like each other.
Real life. Real life, it happens.
That just shows the lack of respect that he has for women just in general. And I'm like, who
Yeah,
raised him?
and
I'm
For
sorry.
real, it's just a lack of respect. Kind of like when he said we're in a different day. It's just a lack of respect that's out here now. Like
And
everybody's
He
so
ain't the only one.
that instant gratification. Everybody just wanted to be right now, and especially us. We just want love and all of that. We wanted to feel so right now. So some people are so delusional to feel like something like that could lead to more.
Yeah, I ain't never been scared to ask for a condom.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah,
about
I don't
that.
know about
I
that.
don't know about that.
I don't know
I
about
asked in a
that.
heartbeat.
I don't know about
I'm
that. You
not
said
playing.
you don't have one. Oops.
But he said he didn't want to be a father in the first place. Why won't he go and get condoms?
He just
Why
said
won't
it
he go
feels
get
better.
them?
He doesn't care.
He don't have
Feels
to.
better
He
without
doesn't
a
have
condom.
to.
Why buy the cow when you can get the milk for free? I don't
Not you
have
quoting
to.
Norbit. I'm just like, not you.
You don't have to. Why am I going above to be a good boy? No, like he said, I'm an irresponsible guy. I own that. I'm gonna own that.
But that guilt's gonna weigh on you later on. I mean, you got all those children out there that don't know
If
who
you're
their
a
father
narcissist,
is.
it won't. It
If
won't.
you're a narcissist, no,
It'll
not.
come back to him.
Only
It'll
if one
come
of them
back to him.
kids
Find
become
him.
millionaires is when it will bother him. If
Or if
telling
somebody
you.
catches him and gets him on child support.
And he said that some of them come
Baby,
from
there's
money.
LLCs
Like,
for
so some
that.
of them baby
There's
mamas, them
LLCs
kids
for
gonna
that.
be, they gonna be all right. He gonna be
Let me get this
65
good
years
little
old.
business real quick.
And
so they can't
23 and me gonna pop up, and all 7 of them
They
accounts
gonna start trying to claim
link
them.
up. Like,
Mm.
Dad, you ain't crap. What's going on?
But no, in those type
It's
of
different when
instances,
you
that's
see it.
where that's when
He
it.
probably never met none of them for real.
But if he's honest and he did tell those women that he wasn't looking to be a father nor in a relationship,
Yeah.
they really took a chance on
I
him.
mean,
They
That's
took
my
a chance
thing.
the first time
they really
did it.
took
Jesus.
a chance. And I'm like, why?
Yeah. One conversation with him would have.
Oh, yeah, I would've
made
been
me
done. I
Like,
would've been
clank, like,
This is
gone.
why I jumped to the club thing, because you gotta be drunk meeting this month.
Yeah, you gotta be.
You gotta be.
You
You're
gotta
not
be drunk,
sober,
high,
you're something
special.
inebriated by something. Because there's no way that
There's
you're like,
no way.
yeah, we're going
totally.
home.
Yeah, totally.
And raw.
Did you say
No, but the thing is, the conversation probably didn't come up until after it happened. A lot of the
course,
time.
that's how
So
it
it's
is.
like you don't know how he feels, whether you
It
drunk
doesn't
or not.
matter. It doesn't
You be
matter.
sitting up there laid up with him, and he just be like, "Yeah."
And that's when they say sweet nothings to you.
What? Art?
Yeah, you know,
Yeah.
I just want your money. It's too late now.
Exactly.
Again, but I
Yeah.
will say that's on kind of like what we was talking about
Mhm.
upstairs. That's on you for feeling like a city girl or wanting to be
Mhm.
fast and desperate. Whatever made you do what you did, that's on you. That's how anything is in life. You can't live life like that on a regular day. You can't just act first and then be like, "Oh, damn." You can't do that. Your life will be spiraling out of control.
Yeah.
So hey, that's what
Now,
happened.
one thing I can say that I do like about this dude is just the fact that when you deal with somebody that has that much disregard for responsibility and you have no other avenue but to look within and take accountability for how you got that.
Exactly.
Yeah, facts.
Like, what was I
Facts.
thinking? You know what I
You
mean?
gotta
Like,
take
it's the worst.
accountability.
It's just like, why did I do that? I really feel bad for those 7. I because
don't.
like
I don't.
No,
feel bad.
Probably more than 7.
I-
Let's be real about
I
it.
feel bad that he publicized it because now it's just like
We don't know who they are.
yeah, but still, somebody
But if you know what
who
she
they
do,
are.
embarrassed.
They know who they. He said
You should be
he only
embarrassed
talk about it for the
regardless.
story because
The storyline.
I mean, but you know who you are. They embarrassed now. You gotta understand. They very embarrassed.
If I had a baby with somebody that I really don't know and my family's asking in general anyway, that's embarrassing in itself. This ain't much more embarrassing than that at that point.
You know your daddy trash. Don't even worry about it. You've been there.
That's the other part. It's like, what do you tell your child?
Exactly.
Even if this man like gives you money or whatever, what do you explain to your child?
And that's the hard part too. Trying to.
Why would you keep that?
Do y'all have kids?
No, I don't have any children.
Okay, so my kids, they're 10. They're getting to the age where they want to talk about stuff. They want to know how y'all met. They want to know what it was. Don't nobody want to hear if their mother was a jump off.
Yeah, nobody want to hear that.
Mommy was
especially a boy.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yes, a young man. Nobody want to hear
Your
about
father was buying all the bottles.
Bought me a shot
I
and
barely remember Ace of Spades.
okay.
I just feel like
Here you are.
we're in a society where so many women are so delusional now. Like they'll like fuck how the guy acts, right? Even if he's treating you like a queen, if he is telling you out his mouth he don't want to be with you, he don't want a girlfriend, he don't want kids, like fuck his actions. He's letting you know up front. You are not special enough to change his views.
The only way you can change it is when you pull back, because you have to let him not have you for a while so he can decide if he really wants to. But so much of us, so many of us are so lonely, we can't even take that time. It's just
no, we're so impatient.
Yeah, you gotta walk away. You have to be able to walk away.
You have
to. If that's love is sometimes letting go.
Yeah,
absolutely.
And love is a two-way street. I can't be more in love with you than I am with myself, to the point that I just sit there and subject myself to your BS because I'm lonely.
That's what
you can't succumb to that void of loneliness. It will get you in trouble. You have to.
I'd rather sit and be lonely for a month or two and then get my stuff together than to be sitting here feeling lonely with you. That's the worst. To be with somebody and feel lonely.
Yeah. Good Lord.
But like for me, this is gonna sound bad, but like when it comes to unprotected sex, unexpected pregnancies aren't like what concerns me the most. Like pregnancy is not the worst that comes from unprotected sex. Like why do you feel like you are invincible to STDs?
That's all I was thinking. There you go. When I was sitting there watching him talk, I'm like,
damn,
dude, mentioned a disease. Yes. He's not even concerned about that. He's worried about the babies. He probably itching right now.
I know, because you know,
sharing himself with too many people.
Not enough people go to get checked, so they don't even know what they have, because a lot of that stuff don't even have symptoms. And they find out too late.
Men can carry stuff and not have symptoms.
Exactly.
Wow.
They could just be.
And then if you're doing a whole bunch of jump offs, you're not talking to people again.
Exactly.
So.
You just getting your rocks and go home.
I don't know. That's just a poor excuse of a man. So.
It really is. It's unfortunate. I want to know who his daddy is, if he was even there.
Yeah, he got gonorrhea low key, but
he got something going on. He had some good points. He's a poor excuse of a man. He did say some things that some women should take heed to. At the end of the day, it's our body, it's our responsibility. So be more mindful with who you're procreating with, even when you get pregnant. Sometimes you can't sit there and be I don't want to do this to my baby and my baby. That baby be better off up there with him than going through life with you and with who you created it with. You gotta
they say my body, my choice. So you gotta own that shit.
Your body, your choice, your responsibility.
Exactly.
It's your body, your choice. You gotta own that shit sometimes.
Especially, I'm sorry, especially when somebody got the money for you. Especially when somebody got the money for you. Because it's just like, I could see if somebody like trying to get you to pay your own money, you know what I'm saying? It's something like that. But if somebody is going to I even got the money, here you go. Like that speaks volume.
Avoid it.
Avoid it.
But based on what he said, some of them didn't even get to the point where they need an abortion. Like he was willing to pay for Plan Bs and stuff. Where
he's not pulling out.
That's what I'm saying. Like, why didn't you do it then?
So he's only 27, and this video is viral. I pray to God that someone takes heed and sees him and be like,
he's a warning.
That nigga from the video.
Exactly.
Please stop giving
you
them
on the
this.
no pussy list. You just can't get no more. We all agreed. We convened the committee, and you on the list. Sorry.
That's why you got to be very selective about who you get involved with.
Intentional. You have to be intentional
Yes.
about dating. That is the main
Very
word that
selective.
and men and females they look over. You have to be intentional. What do you want? What do you want it to look like? When you know that, you can be turned off easier, or you know that. Yep, friend zone.
Yeah.
Saves
You
you
don't
from a
have
lot
to.
of heartache.
You don't have to do it with everybody. Everybody's so pressed to prove they got the best vagina out here.
No,
Yeah.
Let me put
seriously.
it on. I'm gonna make it do right.
Exactly.
And like we said
Okay.
before, the best vagina don't be popping like that. They don't. It don't. It's not that active.
I mean, at least make them work for it. That's
Yes,
the real thing. Because I mean, that's your, like I
the-
told y'all upstairs, it's your temple, and not everybody deserves VIP access. Make him work for it, or better yet, save it for marriage because you know he truly cares about you and loves you
at that point.
and
Ooh,
dedicated
don't,
to you.
I'm about to say, don't say that. Don't say
Why
that.
not?
Because you got them narcissists that'll marry
But
you
Lee-
just because you.
And then you
no.
gonna find out
Matter of
who
fact,
they
let me
are
say
after
this.
the
Let me say
fact.
this. Let me say this because this is a big mistake that a lot of women make.
Go ahead.
You sit there and you tell a man exactly what your plan is.
Exactly.
Then you surprised when he give you exactly what you want and then start treating you.
You
different.
showing your cards.
You said, I want to be married. I want to do all of this. So he's sitting there like that. And that's what he's doing. So when it's
Make
2
me
years
think.
later, you got your ring, you done had your merge and all of that. Now you
You
back out here
pregnant now. You
cheating,
back doing what he wanted.
doing what he wanted to do.
Exactly.
You pregnant in the house now.
But that's crazy to me. How could you do that? I mean,
Narcissists are crazy.
but that's the whole point of being in a
But-
marriage. You were making a promise to someone saying,
But no
"Listen, I am."
shade.
That's not how
That-
real life works.
That can happen whether you wait till marriage or
Well,
not.
exactly.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
you might as well wait. It really will help you weed out the BS. Like I was
To be
saying before,
intentional.
like
Mm-hmm.
I swear it's never been easier cutting off a dude than when I didn't do it with him.
Exactly.
When you do it with him, you had them soul ties. It's harder to pull back.
Uh-huh.
You know, you don't want to have to deal with that.
Yeah.
So just if you can't avoid it, just don't do it.
Okay.
Because once he get what he want, he gonna start acting like him true
Especially
self.
if
trying to
Your
That's
value
all.
goes down once you do
Yeah.
it. If he already didn't
If
want
you weren't already in that man's head, that's it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If you weren't already in that man's head, once you give him your body, he trying to find the next one because the excitement is gone. It's
Mhm.
over.
Like, oh, you said yours was the best. Let me go find it.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, it's just like sunshine. But sunshine come every day.
Yep.
Exactly.
Every
This-
day. The sun is in the sky.
I had it before.
Mm-hmm.
And if he can dog one out, he can dog you out. Don't think it's
And
up too
I'm gonna
special.
tell you this too. Being mentally attracted to a woman is going to make the sex better. So that's
Oh,
so
yeah.
it don't matter.
Especially
Even
mentally
if you
stimulating.
go in there and you give him mediocre, it's going to be everything to him because I just been waiting and I just been dreaming about it and and it's everything I thought it would be. But you ain't even coming out. You're like, okay, cool.
Mm-hmm.
Gave you a little something. That's how you give it to him in increments. Keep him wanting more.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Oh shit.
Very true.
Gems and stuff.
Stop showing your
Free
cards.
game.
Stop showing your cards.
Y'all gonna get me exposed. I ain't never gonna get
No,
out.
but you're speaking facts. I'm learning over here. Go ahead.
No, I mean it's true though. Like it's like they're on a hunt, and then once it's done, like they're done preying on you. They're gonna
Reasons
find
why
the
you
next
gotta
prey.
go along
Like,
with the hunt with them.
exactly.
Yeah. If you want,
Okay.
if you in it, you gotta continue to be chased. The chase
Yeah.
should never end.
Desirable.
Mhm.
That's
Yeah.
the word.
Yeah.
Women
You
are not
desire.
desired. They don't wait for the man to desire them.
No.
They take it away.
It's already advertised.
Yeah.
There's no mystery.
Half of them got on lingerie and tennis shoes anyway.
They already know what it looks like.
Exactly. At that point, they don't care about the rapping. It's the present they have.
Mhm.
Mhm. Okay, so we're going to transition to the next topic, and the next topic is sizes. So, do you guys think size matters to men, and why? Like, you see all these women out here with the same type of bodies nowadays, because it don't cost much to get your body done at this point. Why do you guys think that matters?
For real, it's
Like
cheap.
body types.
Yeah,
Like
different
body
body
types,
types.
Oh yeah, different preferences, different strokes for different folks.
Yeah, it does.
And
Yeah,
then
I think it
now-
definitely matters.
And then nowadays, because I've been a big girl all my life, it's like it's more acceptable to be loving on big girls now too. So
Yeah, it wasn't always
whatever
like
your
that.
strokes is, you can get it. Trust and believe. Like every woman is feeling the heat. It don't matter what you look like.
Mm-hmm.
That stuff out there that say, oh, it's just a preference. I know, for instance, like my husband, he hate like surgical stuff. When he like, ooh, why you put all that fake? He was like, you wouldn't want no fake, booty, or he don't want no fake that's just not his thing. And a lot of men would prefer,
Natural.
you know, a little SpongeBob jump with a booty, opposed to a little SpongeBob with a booty, opposed to a BBL jump, because at least you know what she coming with.
Yeah.
And when she get old, you know what she gonna have. I don't know what these women gonna look like when they get old. Once you start, you gotta keep it up.
Exactly. You gotta maintain it.
And I've heard conversations with dudes like when they see that BBL, the only thing they really want to do is bend it over.
Lord Jesus, some of the BBLs ain't matching anymore. The thighs ain't.
Some,
most of them,
the thighs aren't matching the butt.
Nah. And they really are killing it. Like, have y'all seen the videos of the rehab houses that these women go to after these surgeries?
I ain't seen a video.
That they gotta buy 3 plane tickets because they can't sit on their butts back from Miami. They gotta lay on their stomachs.
That's why a lot of them stay.
What?
That happened to one of my old
That's
neighbors.
why a lot of them plan to stay there for weeks afterwards.
And they have a rehab house that you really need somebody to push and drain on you, and you already sore because you know you just had surgery there. It's bruising. You need someone to constantly massage you, or the booty gonna be lumpy. What? And God forbid the tissue don't stay alive. Now you got dead tissue in your booty. It's not worth it.
It's not
you
worth it.
just go to the gym for real. I mean, you may
matter.
not, you know,
It's
everybody's
not gonna
body
be the same size, but
everybody's body is not capable of a hourglass shape. But everybody's body is capable of being in, you know,
in shape,
physique, in a good, you know, physique. So just strive to be the best you that you are, and guarantee somebody gonna love it.
Yeah.
You know.
So, do you guys think size matters for men?
Like in body?
And body size, height, everything. Well, why do we have these expectations where size matters, like height-wise for men, but then they have these expectations for hourglasses for us? Are both acceptable? If it's not, if we kind of look down, I understand like the medical, you know, aspect of there could be issues in the future with like, you know, cosmetic surgery and whatnot. But if they have a preference on body type and we have a preference on height, why do you think like our height preference is more acceptable?
Because women are more sensitive. We more sensitive, and you know, dudes, I feel like it's more acceptable for a dude not to be in top physical shape, and you know, because men are always valued by their physique. Most of the times when we talk about men's value, we talk about financially.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And a high value man. And that's not just the finance, but you know, morally, ethically, whatever. We don't mind if he got a little beer gut and he smokes cigars, if he paying the bills and he make you feel secure. But that man does want someone who looks like he made money. So if you are a high value man, you're probably going to want to be, you know, in your best physical form. You probably are going to want to be a more socially attractive woman. Or you know, just to display that he carried that kind of weight, that kind of value. Now he may like a little plump jump, but best believe that whatever woman's by his side is going to fit his preference. And if he's a man that want to show the world that, you know, he is of a certain stature, then he's going to have a woman that reflects what the world may feel like he should be seen with.
Okay.
Yeah.
No, I agree. It kind of reminds me of a conversation that we had a few weeks ago in here about like women's values, or the value of women versus the value of men. And since we are in National Women's History Month, and like women have made so many strides and accomplishments to society now, I still think it's kind of odd that like the world places the value of women based on their appearance, and like it places the value of men based on like what they bring to the table, like their social status, their, you know, their success. And I wonder, do you guys think that'll ever flip with more independent and successful?
No.
I'm about to say no.
No, I don't think so.
No. They're gonna be mad at me if I say that.
I'll say it.
No, go ahead. You right here. You listening?
No, because it's not sustainable. it's just not sustainable, unfortunately. Not long-term goals. I just don't think that the masculine independent woman model is sustainable. And I know that because I've lived as a masculine woman sometimes, and it's tiring. I don't really much care for it often.
Mm-hmm.
We don't really want. I feel like females, women at their core, like if we had an option of, yes, I want to make my own money. Yes, I want to be in control of the things I want to do. But if I could relax and have my bills paid and, have somebody buying me nice things, why not?
Not even that genetically. Men are designed to go longer than we are. It's just designed like that. You know what I'm saying? After a while, we're gonna get tired. We got all of this other stuff on. We're gonna get tired. We're gonna get they're literally genetically made,
especially if you have kids.
That's a big difference right there.
Mm-hmm.
Well, with that said, since they place the value on appearance, their preference seems to be younger women between the ages of 18 and 24.
Because that's your peak. I hate to say peak.
Do you truly think that's the peak for
all
women?
I think 30 might be your peak. If we're talking mentally and all of that, and it can be in your body, but like we was already talking about, a lot of men don't care about. They want their women to shut up anyway. So I don't care about all of that. So yeah, 18 to 24 is perfect. You look good. You look great. Shoot, you don't even know all that wild stuff.
You don't even
yet.
have to. You can spend all your time with me. You don't have to be in the gym all the time and stay looking good.
You're going to look good regardless. Your metabolism kicking, all that.
You probably
it's easy.
Wow.
Men like easy.
You don't have as many ties to one place. You don't mind if I want to move you to California or to New York.
Too.
You don't have too much going on.
You have less life experience.
Not too much going on, because of course the 20, 23, 24-year-old woman can be well established. But
yes.
At the same
yes, she can be.
But at the same time,
yes.
But at the same time, still very guidable. If a man has more experience wise. So you know what I mean? Like as an older woman, we're kind of trained to look for other things.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Or not even look for other things. Because that could be good or bad. We have past experiences that may traumatize us and make us not as receptive to instruction or direction. And that's valid. And you can unlearn those behaviors if you know that you have them, but a lot of women don't know that they have them.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And as far as being a younger woman, if I can be one of her first real love, if I'm 50 years old and I go and I find somebody who just finished college and I've got my own place, I got my own money, my kid's grown for real.
She gonna come be a part of what you got going on.
But exactly.
At our age, we done already worked to get where we are, and it's like, I don't want to get up on this, and I done came so far, I'm already hit. I don't want to deal with that. Especially somebody that already got their stuff together. It's like,
but I question that though, because when you're in your 20s and a 50-something-year-old man comes to you, I mean, again, totally two different spectrums of life. And I even read in the Cosmopolitan once, as a woman, our sexual desire goes up as we age, and men, it decreases. How are you going to keep up with her? That's the real question, for me at least.
I mean,
how are you gonna keep up with her?
I hate the Cosmopolitan.
But I just happened to read Cosmopolitan, and they said that men, like, their desire kind of dies. How are you gonna keep up?
I would not agree with that.
I know some 45.
No, but I mean like 50, 60, 70.
50s, 80s, 60s.
And they said that when we get to 30.
Hold on. Marlon Wayans is 50 years old.
Girl,
that's a fine man. Okay, let's stop
but can he? But okay. But of course,
yes,
Cosmopolitan.
Yes, he was down on them.
Up?
Yes, he was down on them knees in that last special. Just like
Let me explain something else to you. Going back to status and stuff like that. When you get to a certain age and you can't even do that, you're not even worried about that. You're worried about how it looks.
Yes,
really.
That's where you're worried about keeping her comfortable.
Why do you think so many women they want them old men? That's why all the ones they sugar babies and they want them old men. You don't gotta really do nothing. They just like you being around.
They don't be wanting to. You don't have to.
I can't, baby. I'm gonna have a heart attack if I try to do something with you. But you look good, so I just need you to sit here all day.
Go.
Sometimes they want arm candy. It is part of a status thing. They have nice cars, they have a nice house, they have a good job.
Okay, I'm gonna let y'all in my business. So I had a situation one time where that's literally all like that's what he liked. The guy, he used to throw little parties at his house, and he loved the idea that everybody thought we were messing with each other.
Wow.
Love the idea of it, like just to the point where every time he came over, like I just started acting like we was dating like that.
They
I just
get
went
dapped
along
up
with
on
it.
stuff like
We've
that.
never, none of that. That's how I got this actually.
Damn
Yeah.
it.
Oh, hot damn.
It's my birthstone.
Oh, it's pretty. Okay.
It's my birthstone.
Okay,
November.
little sparkle.
Okay, a little arm candy.
Little sparkle. Love that.
But yeah, he just really liked that. Was like a thank you. You know what I'm saying? Because he not really good with women, so it made him look like that's all he cared about.
Yeah, I just feel like it could work. You definitely you buy her a little rose and she can just go do what she gotta do if her sex drive is more than yours. Because I don't want to say you can groom her, but she's more impressionable.
She is.
Especially if she's, really there for you, really infatuated, really loves you. That could be an asset. I ain't mad at you. Do your thing. That's your preference.
Okay. I think especially for somebody who has like their own like businesses or
you might be admirable to her.
Yeah,
exactly.
that somebody that got something where they're taking a lot of time. It's better for you to have somebody who don't have much going on, who can stop
Who's
everything
not going to question
and go,
every decision you make.
Yeah,
that's
that the
another
best
thing
one?
too.
Yeah, because no shade is just like she may not have seen it done in any other way, but a woman at 30, 35 has maybe seen it done a more effective way. And whereas that might be the right way, sometimes we don't understand that
They gotta go through the process.
that's not what they need. They don't need it to be the right way. They
want it to be their way.
They want it to be their way, but it's not just for the sake of it being their way, right? It's a validation kind of thing. You know what I mean? It does something for you when you figure it out yourself. I mean, I do too. When I figure out some tough stuff, I feel validated. I feel productive, and sometimes we forget and we take that away from our partners. Yeah. But again, it can be unlearned.
It's communication too.
For sure.
Yeah, you got to communicate that.
I guess the tricky thing is, though, with that said, how do women like 26 and up like become more valuable to society standards? If the values placed on appearance, then what is the value out of women that are older, would you say?
I would say, for one, if it's appearance, you got to do what you got to do. If you're in that age group and you want to date, because that's the thing too, if you want to date, you have to be intentional with who you're trying to attract. So if you look at whatever your target is, okay, dudes that I want, they really don't mind if I got a little, but this kind of guy, he really wants me to, you just got to be the part of, if that's what you want.
What kind of woman does that man have on his arm? If that's what you want, you know what I mean? Like me personally, I feel like go 60 if they going 50. It's like no. No, but I feel like you attract kind of what you put out a little bit.
That's
you really do.
Not every high value man wants a younger woman. Maybe he's had younger women that take advantage of him. Maybe he would rather someone. I won't say that a young woman doesn't have substance, because you are amazing. But but maybe you want someone with a little more experience. Something that y'all could touch base with. Maybe you're not intimidated by her fresh ideas, because some men know how to listen.
And they're a team
without getting
and
offended.
That's what it is. You're aiming for being a
mean?
team.
So you may want a more compatible woman, or just because I'm 30 doesn't mean that, I don't know when it's time to offer my opinion and when it's time to just you know what I mean?
Agree.
So there are behaviors and that you can learn, that you can adapt to kind of try to make you a more suitable partner. For sure.
Yeah, and I think a lot of this is like an overgeneralization, based on, like a bigger population of people, but like everybody's different and everybody is looking for different things. And maybe I've seen some 40-year-olds that look younger than me or look younger than a 20-year-old.
Exactly.
Like
absolutely.
It just lifestyle really plays into it too,
For sure.
Experiences that can age you, stress, there's just so many different factors. I just feel like it's so like personality based.
Yeah, for sure.
So, yeah.
Yeah, well, like how you were saying, you either equally yoked or you're not.
Yeah.
And that could come at any your age. You know.
Yeah.
Now I know we had mentioned like emotional intelligence before. A lot of men mature emotionally later. They may be
Very
more
true.
emotionally compatible with a younger woman.
Yeah.
You know, because she's still figuring things out too. And that's one thing that I kind of learned I want to say more recently or like later was that, you know, it really matters how much relationship experience you have going into a relationship.
It does.
If you have more relationship experience than your partner, you may be a better communicator than your partner because you've been through instances where poor communication destroyed a relationship.
You have more trial and error.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
I know one thing that I've experienced is people getting intimidated by it. So it's like because you have a little more dating experience, they feel like you're trying to take advantage of them. You know what I'm saying? By the way that you communicate and by know what I'm saying? Because
almost manipulative.
It seems manipulative because you realize that some of the things that you were tripping about, you know what I'm saying? At one point, it's just not that serious no more. You know what I'm saying? And it's easy for you to be like, all right, well, but they're just in the emotion and
you're so solution oriented. You forget that that kind of processing.
Yeah. Yeah, I agree. Okay, do you guys have any final thoughts on anything that we've discussed today? How do you think the show went?
I think it was really good, actually.
I got one. My final thought is, ladies, keep your legs closed.
Until you have his mind.
I agree.
Until you have his mind. Because I was going over, you know, the soul tie thing earlier, and I wanted to share that on the mic.
Yeah.
Is that a lot of times it's easier for you to walk away from a partner that's not suitable with you if you haven't had sex with him because you don't have that soul tie. When you connect with somebody sexually, you transfer energy. So it's harder for you to walk away because now you empathize with the energy that he shared with you. It's something in you that's attracting him to a need. And we said it doesn't happen with every partner, but why take that risk? God forbid you tie up with a soul that's needing something and you don't realize that it ain't you that he need.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So let's just be a little more cognate going forward. I mean, I'm done. I'm not doing that. Lord willing, you know, but for everybody that's still out there looking for their partner, just be a little more discerning when it comes to opening your legs. All right. But still be free and liberated if that's your thing.
Well, I think we gotta I just want people to define the free and the liberated. Because people usually free and liberated to be a hoe, and that's not cool.
Yes. You can be more liberated with your legs closed than you would with them open. Because
you get more.
Yeah.
You get more.
Yeah.
You get more.
Respect yourselves, ladies. Respect yourselves.
Even let's start there. You get respect. You get more.
I just think it depends on what they want.
Yeah.
If you don't want a relationship and you cool with it, go with it.
Yeah. Sure. I'm talking about anybody that wants something.
But if you want a relationship,
if you're gonna keep the baby after the one night stand,
don't expect him to
close
your
door.
Right.
Just don't do it.
Be realistic.
The warning.
Like I said before, intentional. Be intentional. As long as you're intentional, you won't be disappointed. Well, you may get a little disappointed, but for the most part, you'll be all right. If you know you're going into this where I just need some on Wednesday, you know what I'm saying? And you know that that's what y'all doing. Don't let other feelings and all of that. Cool. But if you feel like you really want a man, you might want to take your time.
Yeah, that's it.
Just being realistic and knowing what you want and not accepting anything other than what your intentions are. You can't change somebody that don't want to be changed.
Exactly.
There's no need to be so understanding.
No. And your body is a temple, ladies. Not everybody deserves VIP access. Remember that.
Absolutely.
Okay, so thank you for being on Shattered Illusionz, ladies, and happy National Women's Month, everybody. Yay! So we are signing out, and that's the show, everyone. Hey.